UnRuly Fam.
Talking shit.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with another episode of the UnRuly Fam Sports Podcast. I'm one of your three hosts, the unruly shaman himself, Mr. Unruly A. And yes, I am wearing a Hello Kitty shirt. What's up? And to my left, as always, I got my dog with me.
Push a B.
And to my right,
It's your boy D, man. You see where we in right now?
oh, this guy.
It's that week. It's that week, man.
Wait, really?
It's that team up north week, man.
Buckeye Bull tripping. And we're back with another episode of UnRuly Fam Sports Podcast. I don't know what that was, so I do apologize. But he's real excited this week, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an Ohio State fan, but he went to Biz Day. It's crazy. That's crazy work.
We ain't talking about that.
I just picked any big to
That was a business decision.
That was a business
I just stay in state.
Y'all lost the last two against Michigan, right?
Huh?
Y'all lost the last two against Michigan.
Listen,
right?
it's a team up north week. We don't say anything with an M. We don't say that name team. We don't do none of that. It's X'd
What
out.
type of gang is that?
Yeah, we don't do none of that.
He said we're not saying.
We don't identify
right.
that letter.
That
Team
team
up north.
That team.
What you call your mom? Just my first name that week?
that college? Wait. That college
First name. The whole week.
Calling your mom?
That college team in Detroit. Did y'all lose to that team twice? Past few
Three.
years?
That's three.
That's three. All right.
That's three.
They are a different team this year.
Well, yeah.
So that's
they number two.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about Michigan.
No, the Buckeyes.
The
We about
team.
to, we about to smoke they boots.
Yeah.
We about to smoke they boots. We ain't trying to get back to Oregon and revenge that loss.
Well, as you can see, our boy D is ready.
And if we don't, Ryan Day, I'm on your head. I'm letting you know, pause. But I'm there. So you better get this W.
He means that metaphorically.
I will fly to Columbus. I can't even fly to Columbus. I got to drive to Columbus.
They ain't got no airport?
No, when I tried to do it in April, they had me going to Atlanta to come back.
Man.
I said, we just going to
Wait,
drive.
you flying to Dayton?
We just going to drive.
You gotta fly to Atlanta to fly to Columbus.
Yeah, it was something shot. I'm like, I gotta go down to come up.
What
It's
backyard
crazy.
y'all landed in is
like,
wild, man.
Like 7-hour ride. We just gonna ride it out, yo. Come, let's go.
Wow.
Terrible.
Okay, let me collect myself for a second, because that was wild. Columbus, you gotta fix that. If you hear us, you gotta fix that. And it is Thanksgiving week, and this week's Unruly Rant. We're gonna start as we always do with the Unruly Rant. This week's Unruly Rant, we're gonna keep it thankful. Best Thanksgiving meal and aspect about Thanksgiving. Well, let's say side. Best Thanksgiving side or dish, as it were, and the best aspect about Thanksgiving. Like, we already know what they wanted the whitewash to make it represent, and we already know the real story of what happened. The only thing they was thankful for was that they didn't get those diseases. The people that brought them over. But that's beside the point. So we're gonna go with that. The best dish that you feel is the top Thanksgiving dish, and the best aspect about Thanksgiving. Like, what do you like about it?
Man, listen. Is it even a question?
Oh, here we go.
What's the first question that everybody asks? Thanksgiving.
Which one?
What you
As
bring?
far as meal.
Who made the
Who
mac?
made the
Who made the mac?
Come on, man.
Yeah, the mac and cheese.
Who made the mac? You
Who
can't.
made the mac?
That's the goat. That come on, man.
Listen.
That
Mac-
will make or break a Thanksgiving. If you fumble that bad, I feel bad for you
Not
for the rest of the
fumble
year.
Yeah, listen. Because then you ain't even gotta, like, people don't even want you to bring back to anything else.
They
right?
gonna wait till next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so ain't make it this year. Like, you still touch it.
And then that hating cousin or something is in the lab.
Yeah.
It's in the lab whipping up. It's like, oh, she done messed up there.
My turn.
And let's go with your best aspect about
That's
Thanksgiving.
aspect. Man, like you said, like we know what it's been whitewashed, but just the family to bringing it together.
Yeah.
just that aspect. Football,
Mhm.
that's the biggest part.
Yeah, listen.
I get to sit on the couch.
Yep.
Don't bother me.
Yeah.
Watch football
That's
all
the
day.
yeah. That is. Listen, that's a good
You know
feeling.
what I mean? Like, they're already sidetracked with all the family there and everything. So it's not even like you got to entertain. I'm over here.
Listen, definitely. I'm already. I'm like, don't you walk past this screen?
Yeah.
You get a biscuit thrown at you. And I ain't playing them games. You know what? You know what? You know what them doing the Thanksgiving was? It's what we did to the N-word. we just taking it back, man. That's a fact. We just re-wrapped it. It's a gift it's a re-gift that was re-wrapped.
That's a fact.
Yeah, listen, I like those two. I like that aspect, and definitely the Mac is top tier. It's top 3 at least easily. What about you, Vic?
Well, I'm not a turkey guy. I'll tell you that. Too dry.
Yeah. But then you know what?
I'm a turkey wing guy to the max.
Talk about it.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
On my side, I'm going with what Dio said, mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also a cabbage guy too.
And listen,
cabbage over greens.
Cabbage is definitely over greens. I don't care what argument we have. Cabbage is over greens.
I love
And I like collards. Don't get me wrong. Mustard greens, collard greens, all that. But cabbage is definitely over.
I go ahead. Both.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I want to go. Yeah, I like turkey wings. I like fish, like fried. So if we fry fish,
that's the unconventional joint.
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody.
That's
somebody that know how to cook that.
Fish?
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
you see the fish?
That's dope though to do.
You see the fish? You see the scrunch? As soon as he said fish, my immediate reaction was like, ugh, my face tightened.
Sometimes it's a little bring something different rather than we eat the same thing every year. Like mix it up one year.
But the aspect of Thanksgiving is the love, the togetherness, the just having fun, football
for sure.
That's like your Super Bowl, right? The Cubs. Is that what y'all count? Your Super Bowl?
It's not my turn yet.
I'm just asking that.
It's just. I mean,
that's my turn. Yeah, that's I'm done.
Right at me, okay. I'm in agreement with you about turkey do be dry. I don't get the point of one, it been in the oven all day. And then they bring it out. And it's like, not really big on turkey. Turkey wings, I'm a huge fan of. That's my favorite dish.
Fry stuff too.
No, I'm not opposed to a fried turkey. I just don't like how unsafe the frying process is.
I'll tell you.
If it wasn't such a hazard,
like dangerous, but it's good.
Because fried turkey is amazing. Yeah. But for me, like somebody, I'm the boy that like it come on a hook, and I'm just like, ugh, and I'm just like, ugh. It just dropped right into the oil, and now the whole house burnt down because
that's a fact.
And we not even at my house we ain't at my house this year. I ain't burning at my auntie house. I can't do it. It ain't happen. So for me, it is turkey wings. I love turkey wings because that's the one thing we did instead of people, because everybody know the bird be dry. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how some of y'all doing it. Y'all injecting it with all these things and syringes is coming out and you based it all day and it's still like, come on, man.
Still be
did you see, please tell me what y'all seen the Instagram where they cut the turkey and the turkey's just like explode with juices? I was like, hold up. You bring that out to the table. I'm like, no, I'm cool. But it's moist. Don't call a turkey moist. Yeah. I don't want to hear that word. So turkey wings is definitely my favorite dish for Thanksgiving. Other than the mac is definitely top tier. I'm also Thanksgiving is one of the few times where I really do enjoy desserts. I know it don't look like it, but I'm like not really big on sweets. So like a nice sweet potato pie. Candy yams are always good. I put candy yams, they ain't a dish. That's dessert because they put enough.
Banana pudding in.
The banana pudding is definitely top tier. Also, there's an argument with the banana pudding. Should bananas be in it, or should it just be banana flavored pudding? I'm either or.
I think it all depends how you make it. If you put too many bananas,
I'm
like,
cool. Yeah.
If you're gonna put some, just that little
Here
bottom
and
layer,
there,
simple as that.
I want essence of banana. With my banana pudding. I don't need the whole banana. It's not pause. That's out of pocket.
See, I had it with the strawberries added into it too.
Oh, that's good too.
I'm a fan of the chessmen too. Like I think we did elevate. Listen, I think over the years, banana pudding got a little bit too like fancy for everybody. They was like, hold up, when you start putting chessmen and strawberries in it, so that makes it a real good thing. I enjoy, just like both of you said, the camaraderie with family. I like the fact that everybody either has a Turkey Day game, like so some families go out and they actually play football. A lot of high schools, like my alma mater, plays a Thanksgiving game. That is the longest rivalry in
shout them out.
And
shout them out.
Northeast Philadelphia High School, home of the Vikings. Y'all ain't doing good this year, but it's all good. We gonna be back. We had to let somebody else win the public league championship, but that was 5 years in a row. Shout out to all the staff over there, you feel me? But we're not going to do too much because they ain't paying us over here on that side. But I will definitely be in attendance. That's something I always treasure going to. One, because I don't live too far away from the area, and two, I've always liked that game. That game has always been fun to me, like, because when I used to play in the game, it was always cool. Yeah. It was like, dang, I got to wake up early on Thanksgiving, that's drawing. But, like, you get up, and what Northeast does, they have a breakfast like at the diner down the block.
That's tough.
So they'll open that up for the morning. Yep.
That's
the
tough.
players' parents sometimes. My dad came one time. He's eating pancakes in the corner. I thought you was leaving.
Tough.
He's like,
that's
man,
tough.
you as good as these pancakes is. So that was always a good thing. And then they used to do a parade, like, to lead us in. So we would just be walking, and then we would see the parade passing us by. I was like, this parade's supposed to be for us, but it was always a great thing. Shout out to the staff, shout out to everyone over there, because I will be in attendance and you better win. But I like football being on a holiday. It's always I think the same thing about Christmas. I think the same anytime football falls on a holiday, I think it's always a good time.
Yep.
Especially if that holiday's on a weird day. Like, but Thursday is already a football night.
Yep.
So it makes sense for me. But when Christmas be like on a Monday and they still have or Tuesday, they still have a game, that's kind of cool for me as well. So yeah. But now we're about to really get into the sports, man. And first up, man, we got some news straight out of New York City. Daniel Jones, who was released earlier this week, has found a home in less than a day and a half.
Burn the whole organization down.
Yeah,
they fumbled that bag.
Listen, they let Saquon get away. Daniel Jones, like, basically walked his way out of there with his play.
He chose Daniel Jones over Saquon. Saquon goes out. He already clipped his career numbers in 11 games. And you done released Daniel Jones in 11 games. Crazy. You didn't even let him finish the season.
And he went to Minnesota, just so you guys know. He went to Minnesota Vikings. Somebody said he went to sleep 2-9 and woke up 9-2. Yes, that's a great feeling, because if they actually make some noise, say if they make the Super Bowl, Daniel Jones gets a ring.
Listen, for him,
as a backup. But I think that's a fresh start. It was a toxic organization.
I don't even think it was about. It was a toxic organization. The toxicness of it is going to be crazy.
And I feel bad for Malik Neighbors. I feel bad for him.
Especially with the way Saquon is playing this year, and it kind of sucks because it's like.
So what if it's New York? That's the issue.
But Saquon's playing so well that's always going to be a topic.
Yeah.
Like, you chose this guy over this guy.
It's
whether he's playing good or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's always.
It's kind of like the effect that Herschel Walker trade had. The Cowboys traded all these. They traded everything, and then what's his name was like, well, we got Herschel Walker. Yeah. Minnesota was like, well, we got Herschel Walker. But the Cowboys got 3 Super Bowl, got 3 superstars to replace that. With 3
feel
Super Bowl
for him though. Like,
so
I think that's the right decision
for New York or for him. For
everybody. Just hey, listen, man.
I think he needed a way out of it.
Let's blow it up.
Listen, he needed a way out.
It work.
Yeah.
I think that GM and the head coach got to go too, though.
How is
to go?
How is the GM still there?
I think he's going at the end of the year.
Yeah, he must. He has to be. But I feel like this is a good situation for him to get out of a toxic organization. I think the head coach for the Vikings is someone who is an inspirational type of guy. So like I believe like everything that he's saying to different quarterbacks that he's playing against. Like he talked to Anthony Richardson. He talked to Anthony Richardson. He talked to Anthony Richardson after the game. Told him, hey, don't let this be the only reason that you fail or something like that. You're still a heck of a quarterback, and that's what you need. I feel like Daniel Jones is one pep talk away from being an actual stud because we know he has mobility. Yeah. I just don't know if he has the accuracy. So but you can always reshape your career, and I feel like you're seeing that with Sam Darnold, you're seeing that with Geno Smith, and it's been done in the past. So I think it can be repeated.
But according to Adam Schefter, it's just a 1-year deal. Mm-hmm. For the rest of the season, you get paid for $375,000. Mm-hmm.
So either way, I think
they got him started out with a practice squad right now.
He's his bag already.
Yeah, but at the end of the year, he can sign with the other team.
And people would sign him as a backup. People wouldn't mind signing him as a backup
somewhere.
And low key, depending on the situation, say if a team does what Las Vegas did this past year, and don't take a quarterback and just use what they got, he can compete for a starting job for some organization.
You know what's going to happen? And I kind of like the move now. Sam Darnold's playing good this year, right?
Yeah.
Playing decent. They drafted that young kid.
Yeah,
they didn't
draft him. Yeah, they didn't draft him to sit.
So he's expected to come back and play next year. So now with Sam Darnold playing good, he's not trying to go back to sitting. Mm-hmm. He wants to go. He wants to want to play.
That's going to be an awesome quarterback competition.
There's no guarantee. I don't think he's going to be there.
And he'll find a spot. He'll find a spot.
Have Daniel Jones as a good backup. Mm-hmm. He's a serviceable backup there. I do, looking at it now, I do like it. I feel like he chose that because he wanted Phil winning.
I think him going to any team. I think he just wanted a way out of New York.
I think
it's not even that because they released him. He could have went anywhere.
No, but I'm saying this is a blessing in disguise.
Honestly, I think it was before. I think it was going back before they not signing Saquon. Mm-hmm. You kind of saw the writings on the wall. Like. This week we're going into week 13. Mm-hmm. This is not even Saquon was there.
They would still be terrible.
It'll be a terrible team.
Because you still
then you have to decide: do I get with my quarterback or my running back? If hypothetically, like this giant organization is an issue. Like this is from top to bottom.
Well, you know they're going quarterback this year, bro.
Yeah, they're going to.
That's you see, Malik Name was he rookie. He upset. I think this is my career and y'all playing with me.
He told them
I got me running routes when
he told
Tommy DeVito is throwing me the ball this week.
He told them
and then you got Drew Lock in the cut to throw me I maybe potentially catch a rest for him. Yep. Like this is not what I'm here for. Y'all promised me one thing. Y'all not, I won't say promise you, but y'all told me like, hey, this is your future. Mm. We got this guy. We just signed him for 160. Like, no. You release him, and then I'm surprised nobody else on the Giants roster spoke up and said something crazy to the media yet. Suddenly, you got the rookie. He said
the quarterback isn't the issue. It's the same. He said it don't matter if you had Daniel Jones, DJ in there. Or Tommy DeVito, Tommy Collins, whatever.
But we're not going to sit here and act like Daniel Jones now. But that's what we're not going to act like.
He was handed a bad deal.
He was handed a bad deal, but we done seen quarterbacks produce.
Yeah.
This man done tripped over. Ever since he tripped over his feet in the open field.
Yeah, but like I said,
80-yard run.
Yeah. Like I said, it's only Vikings don't sign up for the end of the year. He can go, if the team wanted to go give him that guarantee, I think it's $23 million. He's a guarantee for next year.
He's a backup.
Yeah, he can have a chance to get a starting job, though.
No, he don't.
Yes, he can.
He's butt.
He can't compete. Okay, hold up.
He has a chance to compete, yes.
He has a chance to compete.
Where?
Cleveland. He can compete in Cleveland. He can compete in Jacksonville.
Whoa.
Hold up. We're not about to get crowned.
They just gave Trevor Lawrence a bag.
Oh, no. I said Jacksonville. Okay. I'm tripping. You're right.
I'm going to throw the Saints. I want to throw the Browns in.
I'm going to give him the Saints.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him if Oakland does. If I keep calling him Oakland. If Vegas doesn't choose a quarterback, he can compete out there.
But every team that you're talking about right now, it's going to be at the top of the draft.
They are.
They got your pickings.
But I'm saying if that doesn't happen, but you also don't know a situation like what the Vikings just went through happens again, where your quarterback gets hurt before the season
that's
starts.
What I say. He's a backup. So he's going to be a backup.
Listen, man. I think he can still compete in a couple places.
Of course, he's going to compete because he's been an NFL starter.
Because I think he's going to take this personally he's going to take it personally as a new start for him.
He'll be a quote unquote reliable.
Yeah. Okay.
Reliable QB too.
He's he's above par athletic.
Quick,
so like,
quick would you throw the hard word around?
He's just,
we'll see. I think with a new organization, he gets a fresh start and he looks a little different. Because we thought the same thing. Everybody thought the same thing about Sam Darnold when he was still in when he was in New York, and when he went to Carolina, they were still calling him butt. And then he's in a good situation in Minnesota.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson.
But
we're not going to sit here and act like
this glass half empty full.
Yeah. And their defense is tough. So it's like he's not asked to do much.
Yeah.
So it's like
a couple games he was asked to do a lot.
You're not scheming for Sam Darnold.
No,
you're not coming out there and saying, "Hey, we got to stop this. We got to watch this. We got to do that." No, where's Justin Jefferson at? Where's Aaron Jones?
Hold up. Jordan Addison. Where's Jordan Addison at? He's coming along very well.
He's playing again.
Listen, man, he's just throwing the people they signed.
He's doing what he got to do, though.
You know what I also like? That he's not doing things to lose them the game.
Yes.
And that's what you want.
You gotta respect
somebody who's like game manager. Listen, everybody, certain people be taking that.
They hate that term, but
taking that term to heart. But there's nothing wrong with being a game manager. The best game manager has 6 rings. I mean 7. Tom Brady has 7.
Nah, Tom is elite.
Tom is an elite game manager.
Nah, he's elite.
He's an elite game manager.
He's elite. Nah.
He did it, listen.
Probably the first couple rings was, game manager.
That first one was that.
After that, it was like, oh, Tom's really out here doing that. Like,
Peyton Manning's last year in Denver.
He wasn't even a game manager. He wasn't even a game manager.
He managed the last game.
He couldn't even throw the ball 20 yards on the field. It was just
Father Time is undefeated. But no, it ain't nothing wrong with being being a game manager, bro. Because some game managers win championships.
Just win.
I know a few game managers that have won championships. So Trent Dilfer,
take what the defense gives you. That's
all.
Bro,
you ain't gotta, or use the offense that's around you. Like Cats be making it. I think a lot of people be trying to make the game bigger than what it really is, bro. If it comes down to just playing X's and O's, you just got to line up and play. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's about if I'm better than you. But yeah, man. I
ultimately think it's a great situation because.
Anytime you get out of New York, it's a great situation.
Anything happens. I don't like. I'm not gonna. I don't like wishing anything on anybody, but it's any given Sunday.
Listen.
So if anything happens, you have a serviceable guy that can actually probably come in and give you what you're already getting.
You want to know what I want people to stop doing? I want people to stop using the term big market. Just because you are a big market team or in a big market area, right? Which New York is. Doesn't mean, bro, they're a big market team, right? They're a big, quote unquote, big market team. And the biggest, what did I tell y'all last week? The biggest team in New York, well, right now the Knicks are playing well. But the Liberty.
Yeah.
Oh, you not
Yeah.
Wait, let my man start playing back to backs. That's all the only argument I can make. But the Liberty are the only team in New York that have given them something to cheer about in the last few years. The Knicks are coming along, yes. But they haven't won a championship yet. When they do, it's going to rain chopped cheeses from the sky. It's going to rain chopped cheeses from the sky.
It sucks to be in that big market because you're expected, because you're always
under the microscope.
Like, you're always expected to say, people are going to come here just because of the market. But now I feel like it's kind of skewed now because you can touch the world from your phone now. Social media has changed everything, so it's not really a push to say I need to be in that big market no more.
Bro, I could be in Green Bay and still get it and still make something shake. And I agree with you with that because it don't, bro. That big market thing is when you didn't have to travel, like when you had to travel everywhere to make something shake. Now you ain't got to worry about traveling everywhere to make something shake. Like the technology's at your fingertips. We have cameras in front of us right now. People can get their message across, like through a wide span of people just with the internet alone. Somebody's Instagram or TikTok can go viral, and they're the next trending topic.
They just always think it's Uber money because it's a big market. So
man, listen,
but it's not baseball where you can buy.
I can be on the phone. I can be on the phone with somebody from New York, and they can handle everything in New York for me.
But it's the difference between. That both New York teams play in North Jersey. Too. But you just when you try to bring a player or quote unquote wild player to signing you everybody knows when players live in Jersey. They don't. They're not living in New York.
They don't want to play that chance.
Oh yeah, of course. So they're selling them.
Even if they play in New York,
you're selling them skyscrapers and your name, your spotlight, your name is the marquee guy. Like, no, I'm saying, like, if you want a team, you want a player to be on this team. You can't just keep selling the same thing. Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to come. Nobody will come there, and we see the production. We see
both teams. But
I was about to say, the Jets and the Giants
blow the whole stadium up. God, oh, I can see if it was one of the
can't get it right.
They can't get it right on either side. Man, we ain't gonna win on the AFC side either. Like, that's wild.
The Giants have won. I'm saying one. The last Super Bowl was 2011.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Eli's not coming to the door. Plexico Bird's not coming to the door. No. Tiki Barber's not coming to the door. Damn. O.C. in New York, Mike Strahan's not coming to that door. That time is over. Yeah. And you're still living on those previous last Super Bowls the past 20 years. It's not working.
They're not the only ones.
Yeah. And you talk about the Jets. Dude.
I ain't talking about the Jets.
No, I'm saying we throwing that New York team, the Jets in there and all that.
Catch it straight. It's crazy. Catch it straight. Like, when you just trying to do your job. When do I mention rain? I was about to argue. When do I?
It's not true.
There are other people that do. But a couple Eagles is doing it too.
It's 30 years for the other team. It's 30 years for the other team.
Listen, man. But nobody wants to bring them up.
Yeah, y'all do.
Nobody wants to bring them up.
Pittsburgh do it also.
Yeah.
Listen, I think if you win, you're gonna do it. But we're gonna have to have a whole separate pod. Y'all be doing me violent. But no, go ahead, B. Because before D, you don't really interrupt. Like, you just interrupting fool.
What you think about the Jets too?
He used 4 N words on this joint too. I just wanted to know.
Did I?
Like another team, you talk about the Jets too. They're not a marquee team that you want to like. They're not the marquee team.
No.
You think about the marquee team, you think about. I think I would say up and coming because they just recently. I would say the Vegas Raiders is up and coming marquee team that you want to try to sell.
Yeah, Jets can't do it.
Yeah,
the quarterback smoking dust.
Yeah, it's not this quarterback. You think
I told y'all, bro, he gonna be on the darkest retreat after this.
Who was last year? I told you, Zach Wilson last year. You kind of see, man. Maybe I'm looking at it. In my opinion, I'm looking at maybe it wasn't just Zach Wilson that they look so
bro,
bad.
It's the
they fired Robert Salah.
It's crazy as you said that too, because I just seen him when my brother played FDU. I'm walking down. I said, "That look like Robert Salah," and his son walked by. So the last thing I said, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah, like
out here living life.
Yeah,
walking around. He probably like, man, I'm glad I ain't still there. He probably started growing hair. Robert Salah got a full shave.
Yeah, you kind of start
Salah got a full shave.
When it comes to Jets, it wasn't. I don't think it was just. Now you look at it, it wasn't Zach Wilson. Maybe it wasn't just. It was Zach Wilson's play, but it was more than that. Their defense was on the up and coming. Like now it's just like, all right, now you're just crumbling from inside out.
Mm-hmm.
So like that marquee stuff is getting out of hand.
Yeah, I don't agree with none of that.
Yeah, it's not unless you win the Super Bowl or MVP.
Nobody remembers that. Nobody even remembers the second place team, bro. Because there's no second place team in football. You either win or you don't, bro. There ain't no in between. The problem is moral victories don't belong on a football field. Mm-hmm. That's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
Because how many times do we people? Because people don't even respect you. You be like, but at least we made it though. People like, well, we on the next year. We're closer to next year than we are the last year.
Perfect example is us a few years ago. Jalen Hurts played out of his mind.
Yeah, he's the MVP if y'all win.
Out of his mind. Outplayed Patrick Mahomes
every step.
Don't win that game, people lose that.
Exactly. People forgot how well he played. And you know the worst part is, all they mention is one thing when you mention that Super Bowl. The fumble. Before that, he's playing what did I tell you, bro? He's having an out-of-body experience.
He came out.
I was like, this kid is
balling. He looked amazing.
It felt bad to cheer for him, but I had to give credit where it was due. But then that fumble happens, you like, uh-oh. And then Patrick Mahomes comes out in the second half, and nobody remembers.
They shot boy up with something. Where in that locker room?
Cortisone shots are not illegal. They're not illegal.
Nah, he ain't taking no cortisone.
Here we go. We're not gonna. You're gonna stop saying it about Patrick Mahomes.
My man was barely on. He was barely walking.
Cortisone numbs you, bro. It numbs.
I've taken a cortisone
that
shot
wasn't
twice.
more than some cortisone.
That wasn't no cortisone.
You ain't had high level NFL grade cortisone.
Yeah, they probably gave. Yeah, you right.
We need to look at your health insurance. We're going to look at that.
They right. You right. They didn't hit him up with something.
With the horse joint. The horse cortisone.
He probably had an 8-ball with it.
I'm going to stop saying.
He came out wilding in that half.
The man said, hold up. It wasn't only cortisone, man. Everybody keeps saying that. Only Philadelphia fans think that.
My man, he was too energized. He was moving around, all type of stuff.
Stop talking about Pat, man.
I like Pat.
Yeah, Pat's my dog, man. I like Pat. They did him dirty in that little joint.
I like his dad more, though. Pause. Man, he's smoking on that burrow, Pat.
He's drunk. People, first of all, we're going to have a segment when we talk about these wild athlete fathers. Like, hey, up there with Drake Daddy, like drawing. Why Drake Daddy in the club tipping?
What it showed me was, Pat really is a nigga.
There was any doubt. Look at old boy. That's his, yeah. Run on to the next topic. We get a little sidetracked around here, but that's all right. There's been a lot of scrutiny about the Niners, man. What's that, man? The Super Bowl run out.
Run over.
Oh, yeah. There's been a lot of talk about the Niners since they've taken a few L's. There's been some talks about Kyle Shanahan being on the hot seat. Is their window for the Super Bowl closing as far as like in the near future? Do we feel like that window is closing?
Yeah.
Shut.
I don't know.
They ain't going this year. That's if they shut this year for sure.
Nah, that door shut, period.
Yeah. They're last in their division. Mm-hmm.
And plus, we're going through a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
This year has been like you signed Brandon Ayuk, you lose it for the season. Debo's coming in and out of the game. Purdy's hurt. He may play this week, but you got Kittle in and out the lineup.
They looked so bad this weekend. This past weekend.
This is not the Niners team that's been in contention these last couple of years. So that's the question I want to bring up. Like, if they run over, there's a chance. Even if the door not closes, at least is it creaking? Like you think of the NFC teams, think of the Eagles, think of the Lions. Like they was going last year when they played the Lions last year. The Lions could have won, but they sitting 10-1. They won the hottest teams in the league along with the Eagles. You got the Vikings in the NFC that came out of nowhere basically. Mm-hmm. Like you kind of start you start looking like.
I think every so often
because when they're I give it to them when they healthy they're a scary team. They are a scary team on both sides of the ball. Mm. But I'm looking at all right, maybe they had their run. You got the championship, NFC Championship games, Super Bowls. And they're winning and losing. They lost it. It was the Super Bowl they lost last year in overtime. So you start looking at Kyle. I don't want to say his job is in jeopardy.
I don't think.
No, he changed that.
Like the organization loves him. I don't think John Lynch. As long as John Lynch is in control, I think he's listening.
I think the team.
I think he definitely stays in power.
Is there run and is there run? I would say close, but is it in
dwindling?
Yeah. Is it,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it first, I guess. I think yes and no, and the reason I say that is because every year the power shifts. Like it shuffles up again. Mm-hmm. People who are in top contention may not be. Like everyone had like let's just take the NFC East. Everyone had the Eagles or the Cowboys to be the winners of that. Mm-hmm. One is true. The other is like still getting it all together. And like, but that's bound to happen every so often. Like you're bound to reshuffle the power structure. I think that's what makes the game so exciting because a team can come out of nowhere like the Vikings did. Or another team could just let you down like the Cowboys are doing for me. So every so often it just shuffles. The reason that I think they still have a window is because you still have a lot of bright spots. A full healthy team next season, I think you play better. You're going to add with the draft, so that's always replenishing the talent that you already have. And then you can either like come up with new game plans. You can scheme a little better. You see what didn't work this year that could possibly work next year. So you retool and you reshift and you refocus. So the offseason brings a lot of that for a team like the Niners. And I think they're one of the teams that can actually make a bounce back for next season because of all the tools that they do have that they aren't really using too much. Brandon Ayuk is on IR. Deebo Samuel's been in and out of the lineup. The same with George Kittle. The same with Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey missed the first 6. And Brock Purdy's been missing a few games. Yeah. So when you look at all these pieces, of course you need a full team. And when you need all these guys to play to win. But last year, they had this same load. They had like a 4 or 5 game skid, and they still made the Super Bowl. So that's why I think anything can happen in this league. So yes and no. I don't think it's over. A lot would have to happen for it to be over for me to see. Or they would just have to come out of nowhere and start playing just like dog water. That's the only way I see the window fully closing. Mm-hmm. But I think it's still soundly open for the next couple of years, at least while Shanahan's at the helm. The only way that he loses his job is if they if he starts losing control of the team fully.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave?
Me, I feel like Shanahan's is a version of kind of how what we see with Mike Tomlin. Mm-hmm. They've had so much success that you're gonna ride out. Mm-hmm. You're gonna ride out until it's you either do something that's very questionable, mm-hmm. or you lose a team or something like that. So I don't think he's going anywhere. I think his job is secure. Mm-hmm. He didn't have enough success there. He's innovative. He's a young offensive mind, kind of like a QB guru. Mm-hmm. He's solid with that. So for me, though, as far as a door being shut or if it's closing, I think that thing closed. I feel like they're going to be one of those teams that's going to be good every year. Yeah. They're going to be good every single year.
Yeah, that's true.
Just not good enough.
Yeah. It's I'm sorry not to cut you up, but it's like one of what if teams. Mm-hmm. you see the roster stacked on both sides. What if? But yeah, you
got to look at it. All these injuries that they got this year, mm-hmm. it's not uncharacteristic.
Yeah. And the way they, the way they lost the Super Bowl.
Debo's always hurt. Christian McCaffrey's always hurt.
They limped into the Super Bowl too, though.
They did limp into it, but
Green Bay almost beat them.
But this is what happens.
Detroit almost.
Their players, this is what they have. They always get hurt. These are players that are traditionally hurt. Yeah. That was the knock on Christian McCaffrey. Does he have it again? And he came back, and they had to save him for himself this year because it was no, you're doing too much. We're gonna sit you down and do what you got to do. I just feel like it's way too much money they have invested in this that is going to make it hard to build.
Yeah. And they got to decide how they're going to pay Purdy too. So
because you got Purdy that got to be paid. Ayuk was just paid. Debo was paid. I think Bosa's getting ready to come back up again, isn't he?
He's injured too.
And he's
he's injured too. Yeah,
he's getting that. I don't care. He should be the highest paid person on that team. Mm. I don't care about the quarterback thing. I don't care about none of that. That is your best player.
There's a big decline. There's a big decline in the quarterback play. Also,
you have Bosa, and then the rest of your team. So he's gonna get that money. He's gonna get a lot of that. So,
but you need another complementary piece. I think you have to keep adding like in the draft.
That's what I'm saying. There's too much money invested right now to add. So
so you can only add rookies. Honestly,
pieces are gonna start moving, and I think that's what's gonna happen. You're either gonna see a Debo. I think Debo's gonna be the first to go.
I think it's Fred Warner.
Nah, I feel like it's going to be Debo.
I think Fred Warner's going to think he can get paid higher money somewhere else.
But Fred is too valuable for them.
For them to lose, for sure.
Debo, they drafted a Debo 2.0 already. Mm-hmm. Ricky Pearsall kind of does a lot of the same stuff that Debo does.
I will agree.
So I don't want to. I feel like that writing was on that wall when they drafted him, and then they're let's see what he do this year. And then he's shown that he produced. Granted, he got shot early in the year, so he was a slow start. But since then, he's come on. So I feel like Debo's probably going to be that one. I can see Debo in Carolina.
Yeah. He's going to get a bag.
I can see him there.
They got the money.
He's going to get a bag.
Yeah.
I can see him there.
Ooh.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
Ooh. Like Dio said, he thinks they're shut. I think it's just about it's closing. if they able to get back where they were.
In order for them to get through, they're gonna have to kick that thing in.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
But listen, listen. Ain't nobody here to hand you nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's not impossible.
So you gotta most of the times you gotta kick it in anyway.
But it's too many hot NFC teams.
Yeah, for them to just fall by the wayside. Yeah. That's why it pains me so much that Dallas is going through so much because I see so many people getting better. But that's on us too, though. That personal thing, that's on us.
Shit, man.
You gonna stop doing that? You gonna stop doing that?
It's Jerry, yo. Jerry holds y'all back.
Yeah.
Jerry holds y'all back.
It's about the 49ers. We ain't gonna talk about Dallas.
Jerry holds y'all back.
we done with the Niners. We done with the Niners. Yeah, but, hold up. Okay. So I wasn't gonna bring this up, but you are extremely correct. I do know the issue that we're losing. But tell me this. When have y'all seen an owner or a GM have a play call sheet?
Yeah, you mentioned that.
He had a play call sheet during the Washington game.
That's because Jerry got him on a short leash.
He on the mic. I said run 43 flags. I'm saying like, bro, don't let him be the
what?
No, hold up. But don't let him be the one calling the touchdown. Because then I'm like,
Jerry probably got a headset like,
no, we're not running that. We're not running that. Like I can see his old ass doing that, bro.
It's too much control.
Yeah, it's too much, bro.
It's ego. You try to be. Everybody said. I don't know. He said it. Everybody has a job to do. I think Bill Belichick said it. Like everybody has a job to do. Do your job. You are not on the side
wearing too many hats.
You're the owner, the GM, and the vice president. To be that. You sitting here with a play sheet. Why you got a play sheet?
He don't got no job. You own it. Bro. Your job is to come in.
He arrives there. First of all,
relax.
You and Mike McCarthy are the same. You arrive in a helicopter. Mike McCarthy drove himself there. Y'all are not the same. So I don't know what this whole thing is like of you thinking that you'll be forgotten if nobody sees your face in the media. Bro, you gotta chill, man. First of all, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of when your grandfather get up in age and but he still want to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, will you sit your old ass down? Like it's weird. Right, my grandfather, he don't watch this, so I'm allowed to say this. We've been trying to get my grandfather to stop working forever, but he's so used to working.
That's a juggernaut, bro. Like you are a juggernaut.
Why not just sit at the crib and just relax?
You got
just come on Sunday.
A big industry as far as concerts and all type of events.
Just come to the games on Sunday. That's all you have to do, bro.
To chill.
Like, is there such thing as too invested?
Yes, there is, and he shows it. You know, it's LeVar Ball all over again. But instead of LaMelo, Lonzo, and Jello is the Cowboys.
Have you ever seen Jeff Lurie in the issue about any personnel or
no?
Have you ever seen Jeff Lurie give an interview?
Yeah,
I've never seen. I didn't know what he sounded like until y'all won that Super Bowl. That one time.
He be up in the booth with his wife,
and that's how you should be.
That goes with the other teams in the league. Like
nobody, he does his own. He has his own interview segment after the game.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, like,
why do you get that much? No one else gets that much.
But it is Jerry, so we're not gonna sit there and act like Jerry's not Jerry.
I'm not gonna act like that he hasn't done what he's done.
Like the star, look, you got the star on the field, you got the star in the helmet. He is the star of the team.
He needs to have.
Y'all can pay star of the league. To be honest with you,
well, every now and then,
so much equity in the league.
Every now and then, he does control like a lot of the vote and stuff for the owners.
Robert Kraft, Jeff Lurie, and then it's
and then the owner for the
Arthur Blank.
Arthur Blank, and then
it used to be, but the fifth person of that little crew used to. And Lurie just got back in there, but it used to be the owner of the Steelers.
No, but
the Ravens. Oh, the Ravens and the Steelers. So
Jerry Newsome and then Ozzie Newsome and who else?
And
Jerry learned so much.
Davis.
Al Davis.
Jerry learned so much from.
Al Pass.
Yep. From Al Davis, who was the previous owner for the Raiders before he passed. He learned all that. He learned from to be this like.
Making it a show.
This is entertainment.
It is. But when it becomes wrestling, that's a problem for me.
And it's in it. I can see Robert Kraft doing this. They dynasty. He was doing that. He was up in the interviews. Y'all interview with him, but
you're not interviewing him but I can see if you have someone.
Interviews?
He was, but It wasn't more
not like this.
Robert Kraft was trying to go get a massage. That's what he was trying to go.
He was getting
Obi-Wan, I'm out of here.
He was getting tugged. He was getting tugged.
Telling the massage girl, you know my team won another Super Bowl. It's out of pocket. Sir, I don't watch football.
Go ahead, shorty.
Get her a wad of cash talking about. You never saw me here. Wild work.
Yeah, but Robert Kraft, he let Belichick
Arthur Blank, don't be all up in it. You know, it reminds me of what's the name? Death Row speech.
Yeah.
All in the videos.
Yeah.
Dancing,
let him do his job.
Taking your publishing.
Let that man do his job.
Mind you, Suge was taking cats bread off the top.
But when's the last time that the Cowboys had a coach like that? We were talking Jimmy Johnson. That's the last coach. That's been like dominant.
Well, you not a yes man.
Everybody else been a yes man.
You're not a yes man.
Everybody else been a yes man. So
and Barry Switzer at the end of his career,
but Jimmy Johnson was doing what though? He was like
you know who else? What's the name? Didn't really like the way he was trying to control things. Bill Parcells. Like that. That's why Bill walked out.
But Bill also is somebody that, man, I done been doing this.
I don't want to hear you. I don't
like,
need you in here.
But
and Mike McCarthy, I feel like would be doing better if Bull would just back the hell up. But you won't do that. But that's enough about the Cowboys because they make me sick to my stomach. Just to give people was like, oh, yo, we talk football, basketball. Shout out to the Knicks are playing well.
Yes, sir.
LaMelo Ball is hooping. He's taking us back his sophomore year at Chino Hills. It looks good to see, bro, because he just looked like he's having a good time. And I don't know if they win it. I didn't really look too much.
He's excited to watch, though.
Cooking, bro.
He's excited to watch.
It gives you that feeling when he was a high schooler, like, yo, I gotta watch to see.
Because it's been so much hype over him forever.
And he's been injured the last few seasons.
Been so much hype.
And the worst part is he got injured the one season where he was mainly doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
It helps that you got Miles Bridges and it helps that you got Brandon Miller. So those are going to be great. Like I think if you let them grow together, it's going to be amazing. But I think he's averaging like 29 points this season so far.
He's hooping for sure.
Yeah, so he's good. If he keeps pace, he's putting himself in the MVP conversation.
Don't really play no defense.
Don't really. I mean, a lot of guards don't.
Who in the league play defense now?
Drew Holiday?
Yeah, but other than him.
Not team defense. No team defense.
No team defense. Rudy Gobert. But they got depleted when you want me to guard Luka? That man look. So who? Luka? Oh man, they gave him the ass.
Who? I'm trying to think who else. What young guys is
really
getting to it? Besides your TikTok man.
Chill, man. You gonna show my dog some respect.
He be killing me, bro.
Bro, listen. You can drop. Listen, if you got what I tell you at the beginning. What I tell you at the beginning when we started talking about and we're talking about McCain. If no one's caught on to that yet, you can do whatever you want in your free time if you hooping. You drop 30 that night, go and make 14.
Yeah, he be looking
right
so
now,
crazy.
Right now, he's averaging 16.6 points.
Is Melo or McCain?
That's McCain. That's rookie of the year number.
Go on the last few weeks though.
Last few weeks.
He's been on a tear.
He dropped 30 in the one outing, and he was the lead scorer of the team.
Yeah,
my man gave him 30 and went to the TikTok after the game.
As you should.
You know how sick I would be if I was guarding him?
Yeah, 7 straight.
Give you the...
He just gave me 30 in a TikTok. 30 in a TikTok is crazy. Like, what?
Yeah, 30 in a TikTok. He goes, if I was him, bro, I'd shoot the 3 and then hold the phone up like this.
I'll be sick,
like a boomerang.
I'll be sick.
Say, bro, looking at the boy at the side over like, say cheese, stupid.
All right, seven straight games he played. He had 27 20-point games. He averaged 26.1.
Yes, I told you he's been cooking the last few weeks.
He shot 50.
He's
50
in it,
for
bro.
the line. And 45 for 3-point.
If with Paul George sitting, not playing double games, with not playing back to back, which is wild work. It is what it is.
It's still not good enough.
Yeah, but I think those numbers raise. I think he at least averages 19.
If I was Tyrese, they got to give me the fade.
He already called them out in the meeting.
And beat MPG, both of y'all, bro. Run my fade, yo.
I ain't looking no more. Like wild work. Yeah.
Cause they can really be tough, and it's
so sad to watch sometimes when you find, bro. And then also, you don't know the disservice it does to the fan base because I'm not coming to see, and no slight to Andre Drummond. I'm coming to see the former MVP. Who I'm not coming to see.
It's not even about that. It's the fact that it was so poor for so long that when it got back to what it needed to get to. And then now you tell him, oh, you're not going to play back to back. Oh, you're not going to do this. Oh, you're going to be back to the with the process.
The process, bro. We're still, I guess we still in the process. Bro, like every construction is different, bro. Like they waited 2 seasons for him to get healthy. And then when he got healthy, we made the playoffs, but we were a low seed. Then we actually, we had the chance when the last shot for Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard will always be Kawhi, you're a hater, bro. That's why when you played terribly in LA, I laughed a little bit. Because that shot there was no need for that shot, man.
If I'm the Sixers, I'm not letting them play in the Olympics.
No.
Hey, but I wouldn't let
them play in the Olympics at all.
You're not playing Olympics.
Get right. Lose about 60. Mm-hmm. Lose about 60 in fat. Gain 10 back in muscle. Mm-hmm. Let's see how you feel playing like that.
Exactly.
Does it limit the injuries now? Like, are you lighter on your feet? Like,
I don't understand why people don't actually buy into what you see from Bron. He 20 plus years in the league and
everybody ain't got a mill. Everybody ain't got a mill to spit on their butt.
But you don't got to put, like we talked about before, you don't got to put a mill in there.
Start out with 10,000. He said start out with 10,000. Let's see what 10,000.
Take care of yourself. You are your business. Like you are the business. You are the bag. Yep. You got to take care of yourself.
Which is wild because if more people thought I am the product.
Yeah.
Like, cats don't be understanding that. So, but now it's come to that time, man. Enough about the NBA where we talk about those NFL picks. We would pick NBA games, but too many games, bro. Like some of them teams we be talking about. Oh yeah, the Rockets play the Nets and the Chiefs. Like that's how I be feeling. They play an NFL team.
Yeah.
Somebody said that when Aaron Rodgers said he wanted to stay with the Jets. He was talking about the Winnipeg Jets. It's the NHL team. I'm sorry. I just had to let them know that. I could have told them off camera, but whatever. Let's get to these picks, B. Go ahead, do your thing.
We are settled. All 3 of us are settled on the Bears and Lions. We will pick the Lions.
Let's go. I'm in Ross St. Brown. Playoff push fantasy.
We are split on the Giants and Cowboys game.
B's a hater. What's new?
We are split on the Dolphins and Packers.
Who picked the Packers?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, I'm the only one that picked the
Packers? No. I picked the Packers.
Okay.
Oh, y'all went Dolphins?
No, he went Dolphins.
I went Dolphins.
I just, bro, listen, I don't trust the Dolphins.
Usually be me, like, yo.
No, that's why the Giants joint took me. I went and looked, I said, huh?
You took the Giants?
Yeah, he took the Giants. I was like, Tommy Cutlets, bro.
Tommy Cutlets not going.
I'll get dismantled tomorrow. It's rush hour, baby.
Why?
Bro, we winning the last 6, bro.
The delusions.
Y'all not winning the last 6.
Wild card, bro. I'm a prophet. Cats is listen.
See, now I'm switching my pick.
Listen.
Let me stop playing.
You can't. It's already on paper.
Tommy Cutlets not getting it done, bro. He not it. He was put there purely for entertainment. Since we were just talking about it being entertainment.
Bro, half of my fantasy team is playing tomorrow, and I don't like it.
We are unanimous on the Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Don't believe in you. Sorry, nothing against you, Antonio Pierce, but we don't believe in you.
Unanimous on the Vikings. They play the Cardinals.
Shout out to Sam Darnold.
Unanimous on the Chargers. They play the Falcons.
They just on a run. I like it. They barely lost to the Ravens.
Who?
The Chargers.
Yeah. We are split on the Colts and the Patriots.
I just wanted to be different. I went with the Pats.
Unanimous on the Seahawks. They play the Jets.
Oh yeah, the Jets are a sinking ship. It's the same as the Giants.
When unanimous on the Bengals, they play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Nothing against you, Russ. I just feel like he gotta win one, bro. Joe gotta win one, bro.
Nah, Russ is butt.
It ain't.
Russ is butt, bro.
We shouldn't be playing in snow. I'll tell you that.
Russ is. He gotta stop having kids.
Oh God.
That's why he's still playing. I'm convinced. You keep popping these babies out, you gotta get that bag.
In his defense, his wife Sierra, bro.
Man, clip your joint at this point. I mean, he doesn't have more fun. He doesn't strike me as somebody that spends his money poorly. So he can keep having them. They ain't hurting his pockets.
He did do a robbery out in Denver. He did do a robbery out in Denver. Stole a couple seats.
He just always been mid to me. I don't know.
We unanimous on the Texans. They play the Jaguars.
I did go Texans?
Yeah, you went Texans.
I thought I went.
Yeah, you said the run game.
Oh yeah.
We unanimous on the Commanders. They play the Titans.
They got to bounce back. That was and they showed some fights at the end.
Who did?
The Commanders.
Yeah,
that was a lucky play too. I don't care what anybody say. Terry McLaurin was a goon that day. He ain't been catching nothing over 5 yards the whole joint.
That was the worst football stretch that I've seen.
That last 2 minutes got bad.
Like, what?
I was like, hold up, what? Bro, we were up by 15. I'm sitting here like, we was up 16. I was like, yo, there's no way.
I said, this Vegas.
They kicked the field goal, so I'm just like, yo, this is out of
Vegas.
Vegas is like, no, keep him in suspense. Who up next, man?
We're unanimous on the Bucks. They play the Panthers.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Baker.
Yeah, we're unanimous
got a friend in me.
We're unanimous on the Rams. They play the Saints.
Don't believe in the Saints.
We're split on the Cowboys versus the Ravens.
The
Eagles versus the Ravens.
Yes, we are.
You split?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he picked the Ravens.
I'm not picking another game for you niggas.
Yes,
I ain't picking another game for you niggas.
We're unanimous
no hate. I like Lamar, though. I like Lamar. I think it's going to be a great game, though.
We're unanimous on the Bills. They played the Niners. And we're unanimous on the Broncos. They play the Browns.
My man, Jameis. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. He switched on you crazy. I'm going to tell the truth. Jameis. You be throwing me off with the interviews, man. I love what you say.
He's pure entertainment.
Yeah. Ever since he's thrown them crab legs, bro, it's been up.
I don't even think he'd be trying. I think
imagine if you would have heard him back then. You'd be like, what the hell is he talking about? He's talking about crab legs. So how'd you get caught stealing crab legs?
What he said about the way he said the win was already manifested. I just gotta do the thing.
We just so blessed to play this game. I said,
she
asked, how do you get the dub, boy? You said, I'm just so blessed. I love God. I was like, I love God too.
I get a chance to play in the snow. I said, he's wildin'. I'm like, what's up with boy?
B, he said, how blessed are we? I was like,
and then it's the weird smile the whole time.
He's just looking off into the middle distance like.
I know the interviewer like.
I know it's positive reinforcement.
Yeah, but. People think
he got the dub, though.
Yeah, he got the dub. Every time he's done something like that, he has got the dub. So he be looking like
you see the run on his tongue with his own like you can't.
Catching snowflakes on your tongue in the end zone is wild work.
Yo,
but he did cook. Oh my God, that's wild.
He's funny. Y'all saw the play when they were trying to get him to jump on sides. He's like, somebody jump on sides. God damn.
James is
how you on the line talking about somebody jump on sides?
Somebody could. Refs could throw a flag because that's low key the same as and when you moving your hand forward, like get your goofy.
James is one of
one, bro. James is definitely 101, man. And with that being said, man, I hope you all enjoy your Thanksgiving and your holiday. Right. Those of you that do celebrate, if you don't celebrate, just eat a plate anyway, man.
Yeah.
Like,
go to somebody.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
Football on all day. We got 3 games. It's up. And football starts at 12 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So football's earlier. Let's get it.
All day long.
With that being said, I'm one of your hosts, UnRuly. Hey, I got my dog.
What's your name?
And my other dog.
It's your boy D.
We UnRuly and we out.
UnRuly Fam. UnRuly Fam.